It's the end of 2024 and it's time to look back at legal situations from my local area here in Maitland. I've noticed the court reporters are doing like reflection pieces looking back at cases that made the news this year. Since I'm only an observer and not a reporter, I'm going to do my look back a little bit differently. I'm going to go through my list of stuff I didn't find out about. Perhaps you have a list of unanswered questions about crimes around town. Maybe you saw 6 cop cars zoom past your place and wondered, what's that all about? How do you find out what the police were doing? Was it because of a serious indictable offence, or were they rescuing a cat up a tree? By the way, I think the police do way more than just cats. And that's my point, it's just tricky to find out what they're dealing with. My list starts at dawn on New Year's Day 2024. Someone attempted to break the land speed record in a car down my street with a police car in hot pursuit, sirens and all. Now, before you say that's not my business, well, I feel y'all involved me because you woke me up. And so what was the deal with the fast car and the police in my street on New Year's Day? I have no idea. There's no police media releases or newspaper stories. Now, you might not be interested in a street in Maitland, but I am. So if you're interested in something that's happening in your street, how do you find out what's going on? I argue we, the general public, should have the option of being able to access some details about policing and court cases for the following 3 reasons. First, if the public are interested in stuff that happen in the community, then there is public interest in that stuff. Second, transparency, knowing that the police and the courts are following the law. Thirdly, deterrence. Knowing the charge and some of the context and the consequences can assist in deterring us, the general public, from doing that offence. Back to things that I never found out about in 2024. Did we work out who beat up the ATM over at Rutherford shops? The report said the ATM had appeared to also have been set alight. Since we have plastic money in Australia, I have questions about the use of fire. So did we work out who beat up the ATM? What about the carjacking in Rutherford? Did they find the Mercedes-Benz that was part of the carjacking, or the Nissan Skyline used as the alleged getaway car? How did that end? We heard about the alleged offence, but I can't find out what happened next. If we are told the beginning of the story, should we not have the opportunity to find out the end of the story? If I could have one unanswered question answered for 2024, it would be, is the perfume thief real or an urban myth? Word around town is there's a guy that only steals Beyonce perfume from chemists. It's unclear if the perfume thief made an appearance at the New South Wales Local Court this year, or if he is still a man of mystery. Talking about people on the run, noticed I haven't touched the whole Warrant Wednesday social media post that our local police have been doing. Do not encourage me, I'm not going there. So what made your list of unanswered legal questions for 2024? Of course I will be back in 2025. However, I have no idea what cases we will see at our local courts because it's likely the offending hasn't happened yet. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching this year.